Welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm the host, Henry Acosta, and in studio with us today is Vidya Nallamad, the founder of NetHealth. Vidya is a young and talented e-health entrepreneur with 15 years of experience in medical software industry. Before creating NetHealth, Vidya has worked in various software industries like GE Medical Systems and Philips Medical Systems. Today we're going to talk about NetHealth and how is the leader in software for specialized outpatient care. So welcome to the show, Vidya. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, since I just gave a brief introduction about you?
Sure. Thanks for the introduction. And I started NetHealth in 2013. And prior to that, I came to Australia 10 years back. But when I was in my university undergraduation stage, I always wanted to do something in the health care field. I wanted to be a doctor, which didn't turn out the way it had to. But so I ended up doing my engineering and master's in business administration. But having worked with Philips and GE Medical Systems, that's where I knew where my passion lied. So working with healthcare with an IT background was the focus for me since then. And when I came to Australia, I saw a market which could potentially lead me to NetHealth, and 2013 was the year wherein I started NetHealth as an online appointment booking software company. But then I moved on to my actual core product, which was tele-monitoring of services to help reduce hospitalization.
Oh, and can you tell us what inspired you into getting into the e-health industry?
The main thing was making a difference in people's life. We see so many people with chronic conditions, including my father, who is type 2 diabetic, and he lives 7,000 kilometers from Australia, so he is in India. So I wanted to always do something wherein I could help him with his health and maintain his health mainly. So that's where the inspiration all started, and that diversified, or I spread it out to as starting a company with NetHealth.
Wow, well, that's actually a very inspiring story. Can you tell us what are the services and the products that NetHealth offers?
Sure. So NetHealth mainly focuses on telehealth. We need to make use of the IT or the technology that's available currently in the market. So there's all these Fitbits and other wearable devices that's available that talks to internet. And what we do as a platform is we get the clinical information, just not the steps, but we get the clinical information from various wearable devices or other devices. And also we collect the meal and medication information, and we monitor. We have in-house registered nurses and occupational therapists, so they monitor these patients and advise them whom they need to go to maintain their health and well-being. So we direct them to the correct professional, so this helps them not exaggerate their condition and end up in hospital. So we want to mainly focus on reduce the hospitalization for these people.
Wow. And what do you think are the contributing factors that has helped NetHealth succeed so much the past few years?
One of the main factors was attending CBIT last year. Attending CBIT was, I think, one of the really good decisions I made because that's one of the biggest IT conferences, and doing a pitch fest gave me that confidence and validated the idea. We already had a few paid customers, but still having those three experienced judges validate your idea by winning the Pitch Fest competition gave me the confidence. And the best part was at CBIT, we got our first advisory board member, and that person has been amazing, directing us in the right direction or advising us in the right direction. So CBIT has worked well for me.
I actually saw that on my research with regards to NetHealth, and I wanted to say congratulations to you guys for winning.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
And since you guys have so much success the past few years, can you tell us what's coming next for NetHealth?
For us, mainly, we want to expand our base in Australia in terms of remote medical centers. We see that there is that mismatch wherein people at the remote areas or indigenous communities, they are not getting sufficient health benefits compared to their counterparts in the urban areas. So we want to help them get that telehealth platform and give them access to the medical service. That's one of our main focus areas, and also we want to expand in the overseas market, especially in countries like India, Africa, wherein people, they can benefit out of a telehealth platform, and connecting them to good doctors in Australia or anywhere else, getting them that medical service is what we are looking at. So increasing our base in Australia and also worldwide.
What are the most common questions and misconceptions that you usually get with regards to NetHealth?
One of the main questions that gets asked is how would it work? Even though we say that, okay, there is this wearable and you don't have to do anything other than registration. One of the questions we get asked about is how does it work in terms of security and privacy? And I always tell them we maintain the privacy similar to your banking system. So we are at most secure and everything is encrypted, all the details, and we don't give away the details. It's pretty much similar to how the clinic management softwares are at medical centers, so it's quite secure and they can be trusted to encrypt and keep their privacy private, basically.
What's the main takeaway message that you want our listeners to learn about NetHealth?
Mainly, we want to promote the concept of telehealth, of NetHealth, wherein we want people to understand there is a telehealth software that's available, which they can enable or take it up and help in reduce your hospitalization or keeping up with your health and well-being. So we want to promote that message of NetHealth accepting by people who are diabetic, hypertension, or anyone who want to manage their health. Mainly, we want them to use this software and definitely see the benefits of it.
Well, that's good news for everyone around us. And for everyone who's interested in getting NetHealth, how can they reach out to you guys and maybe get in service?
Absolutely. So they can reach out to us through our website, which is net-health.com.au, or they can send us a message directly on enquiry, ENQUIRY, at net-health.com.au, and send me a message, and we'll definitely get back to you and help you manage your health and well-being.
Well, that's all our questions for today, and thank you so much for coming on the show, Vidya.
Thank you so much again for having me.
And that was Vidya Nallamad, founder of NetHealth. We just finished talking about NetHealth and how it helps everyone around us keep track of our health. So you can find this interview on www.healthprofessionalradio.com.au or on www.hvr.fm. You can also find us on SoundCloud and iTunes.